Oh, hi, my name is Shubhayan and this is Nick, and we spent the past week building Relay. Relay is essentially a place for you to manage and spin up your own suite of computer use agents that run locally on your own computer. So they have all of your logins, all of your files, and all of your context. But you can completely control what they're doing and see exactly what they're working on at any moment. So we've actually run one agent right before this recording. Basically, I called this agent Atlas and I was like, hey, open up my Gmail, read the top 300 emails and summarize them in an Excel file. And so it had a few more questions before it went ahead and it made a structured plan. Once I was like, hey, yeah, let's go ahead with this plan. Looks good to me. We can see all of the tool calls that it made, all of the actions that it did, all of its thinking and what it's able to see right here as it was working. And so as I keep scrolling, I see that it's reading all my emails, it's summarizing things, it's writing scripts to actually structure an Excel file. Once it's done, it links up this output Excel file. And as we can see, this actually stores locally in my own computer for me to see. And so if I open this Excel file, I'll take a sneak peek into what it's able to do. As you can see, it made three records, which is what I asked for, the top 300 emails for it wrote where it's from, what the subject of each email is, what the date, and the summary of all of them, which is what I asked for, a one sentence summary. And so the really cool thing is I can also look into the playback of what it exactly did. So this is a computer, as you can see in the recording, that relay spun up for the agent Atlas to work on. And as we can see, it's actually opening Google, it's reading all my emails, and it's creating these summaries in this Excel file, which I think is pretty cool.
Yeah, so this is really powerful. And one of the other things you can do with Relay is have multiple agents running at the same time. So we're going to summon a new agent named Alex, and we're going to have him buy something on Amazon for us. So let's have him buy a scooter lock. So you can see as soon as we summon the agent, a new container is created on our computer that will run a isolated computer use API. And we can even focus into Alex by running this command, which gets rid of Atlas so we can see clear. So as soon as we tell Alex what to do, he's going to start creating a plan for us to buy the scooter lock. And he's going to ask us about different preferences and maybe price ranges that are within our budget. So we're going to give him answers to those questions so he can devise a better plan. And he even has a few more questions. So making sure that he's doing the right thing and doesn't need feedback during the actual execution is really important. So now that he has all the info that he needs, he's going to create a plan for us. And here you can see the plan. So we can look this over and decide if we need to add anything. In this case, I think it's good to go. So as you can see, he's already started working. He's thinking about how to open Chromium and navigate to Amazon. Within this setup, you can also use your voice to send commands to the agents. And yeah, you can already see that Alex has opened Amazon. And something that's really cool is that it has logged into our Amazon account automatically. So we didn't have to do any sort of authentication. Um, every new agent that's spawned in has all of your login info for Chrome, which is really powerful and saves a lot of time for the user. So while Alex is running, we'll spawn another agent called Neon, and we'll tell him to open a YouTube video. All right, so finally, we're just going to talk about some potential features we see for Relay in the future. And while we're doing this, we're going to have a new agent named Neon play a video on YouTube. So we're going to walk him through the plan again. And it started playing the Rickroll video on YouTube. So while that plays, we'll talk about some potential features that we see for Relay in the future. One important thing is being able to pass in reference files to new agents so that it has the proper context in order to do more complex tasks, maybe cross-referencing different documents on your computer to output new documents and things like that. So we have the ability to output files right now, but really establishing that bidirectional um, flow is crucial to a holistic feature set. And another thing we think will be powerful in the future is coordinating between agents. So having a master agent that manages several agents underneath and is able to create tasking for them automatically and even creating tasks that are dependent on other tasks would really create a dynamic set of tasking that can accomplish powerful things. Um, is there anything else you want to discuss?
Yeah, I think Nick, you covered everything. One last thing from that I think is super exciting is that this is a very Zoom-like experience where you can see individually what all of these agents see and what they're working with. While Nick was talking, you might have seen that I actually clicked into the browser that Atlas, this agent was working on with the Rickroll video. I closed the video, I paused it and stuff like that. So that makes this experience of working with agents truly collaborative, as well as uh, goes against how black boxy computer use agents have been feeling like till now.